In this video, you'll learn the 7 things you need to do to become a successful entrepreneur. Have you thought of trying your hand at entrepreneurship? Maybe you are thinking of doing something you are passionate about and making a decent living out of it. But did you know that less than 10% of those who venture into entrepreneurship succeed? I don't want you to be among the 90% who fail, so make sure to pick up all the lessons I'll be giving you if you want to become a successful entrepreneur. But before we dive in, take a second to like the video and subscribe if you are new. Now, these are the 7 things you need to do to become a successful entrepreneur. The first important thing is to prepare for setbacks. When you're weighing risks, always think about both the immediate and the long haul. Sure, you'll hit some bumps and hurdles in the short term, but don't let those shake your focus on the big picture. Take Joe, for instance. He set his sights on running his own PR firm. In his first year, though, clients were few and far between. Joe was ready for this kind of rough patch, so when he found himself dipping deeper into his savings, he didn't panic. Instead, he picked up a part-time gig at a big corporate PR firm. Fast forward 9 months, and Joe's business had picked up enough steam for him to dive back into it full-time. It just goes to show, being prepared really does set you up for success. To become a successful entrepreneur, you have to be bold and make opportunities happen because they're not just going to fall in your lap. Secondly, you must follow through. You can't just wait for people to always respond to your requests. If someone does not get back to you, follow up repeatedly. And if there is still no response, it's time to regroup and assess the next best steps. Finally, you have to network and form relationships that will get you where you want to go. And sometimes that means working for free. Number 2, pay a visit to the Risk Lab. Building up your risk-taking skills is a lot like honing any key trait of a successful entrepreneur. It's about knowing yourself, being open to change and improvement, trying new things, assessing how they work out, and sticking with it until you hit your stride. We all come to the table with our own stories and strengths, so there's no one-size-fits-all approach. But just like everyone needs a good pair of shoes, we all need to find our own way to step out of our comfort zones. Take Joe, for example. He needed a special kind of courage to step away from the shadow of his father's path. Your journey will depend on who you are, what you do, and how you connect with others. So, with that in mind, dive into the Risk Lab, where you can playfully and creatively mix and match the components of your own unique entrepreneurial habits. Number 3, make perfect your entrepreneurial bet. Born in Copenhagen in 1974, Mads Galsgaard has lived a life filled with entrepreneurial risk-taking. He has perfected the art of relying on raw entrepreneurial prowess to drive ever closer to an ultimate dream. At age 15, he began a fireworks business, and at 17, he started importing computer accessories. Despite poor grades in school, he eventually attended Willamette University, where he co-founded NetPoint, which by 1998 had grown into Europe's biggest IT education center. After graduating with a degree in innovation and entrepreneurship, Mads went on to manage world-class football stars in Barcelona, Spain, for 3 years. Then, he became a partner in a small Danish mobile technology company called Inmobia, which serves emerging markets. When asked about his life's journey, he said, "I have learned almost nothing from hitting the home runs except for being in the right place at the right time, which is instinct, luck, or hard work, often in combination." The true dilemma for innovative people is that a product that ends up taking a market by storm has often been launched before without success. Skype is a good example. Other companies such as Net2Phone launched similar products way earlier, but they never reached critical mass due to the old dial-up internet access in homes at the time. Mads Galsgaard's entrepreneurial story teaches us that timing is the ultimate key to success. That is, having the right product at the right time in front of the right audience. So make sure you keep the following 3 elements of entrepreneurial success in mind. The right product, which involves your skills and experience. The right time, it could be now or possibly 6 months or a year from now. The right audience, it could be a new employer, a different industry, or a different target market. Number 4, confront your fear factors. Do you expect to fail or do you expect to succeed? The idea of taking a risk can ignite strong emotions, such as the terror Joe experienced whenever he contemplated starting his PR firm. It really is in your head. It's a choice you have to make, not something that falls on you like rain. There is this scene in the movie One True Thing in which the main character, a dying mother, scolds her always grim and unsmiling daughter who has been criticizing her mother's plan to decorate 6 trees for her last Christmas. "Honey, I learned a long time ago that it takes no more energy to be happy than unhappy, so you might as well be happy," the mother tells the daughter. Well, the same applies to optimism and pessimism. It takes no more effort to see your glass filling up than draining away. Accept risk as a reality. You take a risk every time you cross the street. Look both ways, and then expect to reach the other side in one piece. Nothing good in your life and career will just fall into your lap. In general, you have to go out and hunt for it with the right entrepreneurial mindset. Number 5, raise your risk quotient, RQ. When you are looking for your true calling, it's important to have a good risk quotient, RQ, as it is about being smart, your IQ. Now, this doesn't mean you should dive headfirst into every risk that comes your way and taking wild, unthought out risks that could land you in bankruptcy. That's definitely not a good move. But taking calculated risks that could take you closer to success are worth considering. Now let's talk about smart risks. Remortgaging your house to fund your latest invention, for example, is probably not the best idea. However, a high RQ decision might be one in that you take a massive chunk of your savings to work on your dream business that uses the skills you have honed, developed, and mastered over the years. Is a very high-risk move, but one that could also pay off in a big way. In this video, let's think of risk as the courage to step into the unknown, to explore and grow your potential. It's like that Chinese symbol for change, which stands for both danger and opportunity. You see, risk is this double-edged sword. It could lead to big wins or big losses. What really scares most of us is the thought of losing. But those who really make their mark, whether they're running a huge corporation or rocking out solo, see risk as a chance to learn and evolve. They're the ones who grab the reins of their fate, understanding that every bold step out of their comfort zone comes with its own set of gains and setbacks. To be a successful entrepreneur, overcoming the fear of losing it all is key. Think of what media icon Arianna Huffington often quotes from Rumi: "Live life as if everything is rigged in your favor." It's about embracing that mindset to push forward. If you believe that the game is rigged in your favor, you will make a big bet on your future. You might even push all your chips to the center of the table, going all in. If you think the game is rigged in the house's favor, you will probably stay out of it altogether. Gamblers with a high RQ know when to get into the game, when to stay, and when to walk away. The prize of a more rewarding life and career goes to the smart risk takers who learn to see both sides of risk, the big losses and big wins in every situation. Number 6, you need to create a vision if you want to become a successful entrepreneur. Creating your vision requires imagination. Don't simply think about what you have done in the past or what lies easily within your grasp. Think boldly, outrageously, even off the wall. Signs from the universe are all around you. They may come in the form of the promotion you were hoping for that didn't come through, or doors being closed to opportunities to advance in your current job. While these may seem like grave disappointments, they may, in fact, be a blessing in disguise, guiding you toward your purpose. The key is to recognize the signs and act on them, acknowledging there is a deeper purpose for you, and recognizing the excuses you are making around staying where you are is the first step. Think about it. The most noteworthy changes in life don't just happen overnight. They unfold bit by bit as you change from an old, perhaps weary version of yourself to someone more vibrant and full of life. Imagine your future self, that awesome version you're aiming for. Now break that big picture down into smaller, manageable steps or little experiments. These small changes over time add up to the grand transformation you're hoping for. And don't stress if you feel like your current life's habits are trying to pull you back. Keep your eyes on that clear vision of where you want to be a year from now. It'll keep nudging you forward. And if moving forward gets tough and painful, use that pain as fuel to keep going. Now, if you really want to find what lights up your soul, you've got to put on your warrior's helmet and face your life's fears head on. It's in connecting with these fears that you grow and evolve. and you start understanding yourself better, such as why you are the way you are. And this understanding invites kindness and compassion into your life. And with these, you can teach, share, and connect with others in a much more meaningful way. Number 7, you need to network in your own special way and invest in the welfare of others. Networking, like all the best things in life, isn't one size fits all. Take Joe, for example. He's a PR pro by day and a sailor in the afternoon, with a network that includes both his professional peers and his sailing crew. Then there's John Goodman, a customer service specialist with connections across the globe. Your network might be as vast as a large corporation or a handful with a few clients and suppliers in a small business. And while folks in big companies have a ready-made network, entrepreneurs have to roll up their sleeves and build theirs from scratch. When it comes to networking, there are 3 golden rules. 1. Look out for others. 2. Remember your own need for support. And 3. Shape your network around your unique skills. Motivation is key to success in life, and here's a little secret. Helping others often brings more satisfaction than just looking out for yourself. The more you support those around you, the more they'll support you and your business in return. Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.